What's up, y'all? I used to I'm gonna stop eating this, but every time a event happens, I go get me some cornstarch. For some reason, it calms me. Mm. 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 So my family keeps telling me not to share what's going on, but today really got to me because I was called in the rental office and was told that my lease is going to be terminated because of the issues that happened this weekend. Um, that's crazy, right? I don't have nowhere to go. I don't got a backup plan. I don't want to live with nobody else. I want to stay where I'm comfortable, where my son can have his own room, and when and if I want to have company, I can have it. But because of somebody else selfish doing, I might have to move. And it's fucked up. And everybody like, well, that's your blah 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 blah. You gotta forgive them, and them they your blah 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 blah. You gotta forgive them. I said I don't have to forgive anybody. I have said many times that I have trust issues. I have really, really bad trust issues, right? So if you do something, right, to me, and I feel as though you're not trustworthy, I will cut you off. I stopped talking to my father for 18 years, right? I stopped talking to my sister who passed away for 2 years. I stopped talking to my grandfather. Like, cutting people off and cutting communication never really been hard for me. Like, my life, I've always been the awkward one, you know? I told y'all, like, I'm really shy. I'm not shy, but, like, I'm gonna say I'm shy. And I don't like the spotlight light on me. So, the first events that happened, the spotlight wasn't on me. The second event that happened this weekend, yeah, the spotlight was on me. And then it went to another family member. And then, um, it came back to me. And whatever happened, happened. And then to end up putting a peace order against one of my family members. I think I might have to go put out other ones. I deleted all my family. Well, not all of my family, but family members from one side of the family from my social media page, and I never block anybody. But like, they was not family. They was like the enemy. They was like the enemy, and it's sad because like we was working. Well, not me. My sister was working on having a relationship with them, but like I'm different. I'm always different. The same family members who told me that they hated my relationship with Kason, that's the same family members and more. But like I will never have. I will never ever have a relationship with them. Like all of this is just bringing up my past trauma with my ex-wife, and it's not fair for me. Like I tell everybody, I don't like drama. I don't like drama. I don't like drama. I don't like drama. Don't put me in your drama. Leave me alone. Like if you hear my name in drama, just trust and believe me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Um, I stay to myself. I remember my son going up for like, you don't never take pictures with nobody. I'm like, cause it's just always me and Kason, you know, like it's always me and Kason. You might see pictures with his best friend father and his girlfriend, but today when I picked Kason up, um, I kind of like broke down because there is nobody else that's here dealing with it besides me and Kason. And my sisters and I'm like, well, you need to learn how to talk to people. No, y'all need to learn how to talk to me. Like, I didn't fucking do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. But you know, you guys are just like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? One time is right. I tell y'all all the stories. I got videos that's recorded, and I just haven't opened them because I'm actually still living through it. Still living through it. But it's bittersweet because I'm cutting family members off, and like I'm not cutting family members off short, like for a short amount of time. I'm cutting them off forever. Like it's no way in hell that um, the events that took place should have took place this weekend, and then like it's jeopardizing my safety. It's jeopardizing my safety. It's jeopardizing Kason's safety. It's jeopardizing my housing. Like, is that really smart? Smart? Like, was it really smart? Hmm. Like, hmm. And I'm trying not to like give a lot of details, but it's not the first time that we had a falling out with these family members, and it's like it's a recurring issue that just keep happening. And I'm like, I don't want this in my life. Like, I look at everybody else's family, and I'm like, why can't my immediate family and my extended family get along like other people? Like, We get together for funerals and not family reunions. The last time I was with these family members was March the 17th, or maybe 16th, right? And I haven't been with them since then. The last time before that I was with them is November 2021. Yep. And like they was like, cause we're gonna do better. We're gonna make the family strong. But how can y'all make the family strong when y'all keep knocking it down? Like, I try to keep all drama away from kids, right? The events that took place last Saturday, the Saturday of the 21st, like the weekend, the 21st was Friday. And that involved his father and the wife. And Kason still don't know what happened. All he knows is somebody knocked on the door. But the events that took place on the 28th or 29th, whatever day it was, my baby came to me and he was like, Mommy, why did such and such say they wanted to kill you, Mommy? Right? Why did they say they wanted to stab you, Mommy? It's a trigger for me. It's a trigger for me. And like, I'm so disconnected from it. But it's like how I was living in fear when I was with my ex-wife. And my ex-wife, I talk about this story all the time. How she was like, if one of us don't leave, we gonna leave. One of us gonna leave in a body bag. I remember her being in a crazy house several times, and then she kept threatening to harm me. So I keep myself away from that because at the end of the day, I am a survivor of domestic violence, and my family, I never really told them or whatever, and I still don't really tell them. I don't like it. I remember when I got pregnant with Kason, I was like, I will never, ever put him in a I will never put him in a predicament where someone is threatening us. I would never do it. And then for my family to be doing it, I'm talking about my cousins and my aunts, not my great aunts, not like fourth or fifth cousins. I'm talking about my day one best friends from my childhood, the ones I used to sleep in the bed with, and who was my playmates. I swear to God, on everything, I will never, ever, 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 ever have a relationship with them. My aunts can die, and I swear to God, I'm not going to nobody's funeral. I want nothing. to do with them. Like, you know how like they like people. I mean, flock. What is birds? Birds of the same flock together. I don't flock with them. Like, even though we came from the same grandmother, we all got the same grandmother. It's like they always in fight mode. Always in fight mode. Like, they fight each other. They fight their aunts. They fight their cousins. And I don't want a part of that. I don't want a part of that. I don't want a part of. I don't want a part of that. Like, when we had the discussion 2 or 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I think, when my one cousin got killed, and my cousin was like, "You just too protective of him," and I'm like, I've never in my life been told, like, I've never in my life felt as though I was a bad mom because I protected Kason. I never, but right then and there, she was like, "Cause we fight, you know, when we fought when we was little, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and I think that's why I grew apart from them. Like, I remember when I was all, I had to be in my 20s because my sister had died. I think this was like 2005 because we went to uh, a family gathering at one of my aunt's house, and I remember like a 6 or maybe like an 8 or 6 year old telling me, "You think you're all that?" And I'm like, "What?" And that never, I swear, it never left me. Like, if a 8 year old is telling me that, that means an adult was sitting around talking about me, right? But I just remember them like, "Oh, we gotta get the kids together so the kids can know each other." But I'm like, even though my son is like a rough and tough little boy, he not used to those type of rough and tough kids, cause he not. And even though I wanted my son to get to know them on everything, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I don't know. I think I'm done talking, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all I'm going through a whole lot, and I gotta go. I gotta go to court tomorrow. Gotta drop Kason off. Gotta go to court. It's just too much for me. Huh? Too much. It's bittersweet though. Yeah, I'm out, y'all. I'm I'm depressed. I'm not depressed, but I sound depressed. I'm just disappointed. I feel like my family is just fucked. Mm, 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 mm. So I might got one piece of wood out on one family member, and I might have to do like 20 more. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Um, Hopefully I get back to opening videos. If I don't open videos, I'm not making money. So life gotta go on, right? Anyway, guys, thanks for taking out time to watch this video. Don't forget to give me a like, comment. Like, what was the worst falling out that you guys had with a family member? I'm eventually tell y'all, but just not today.